order to add or subtract fractions, you need to have a common denominator. That's true if we're dealing with ordinary fractions or these algebraic fractions that have variables in them. So for these first couple examples, we have like denominators. These are the easy problems where we don't have to find a common denominator. In a few more videos, we'll take a look at how to do that though. But for now, let's keep it simple. When you do have a common denominator, then all you need to do is add straight across or subtract the numerator. So in this case, 7 plus 3 gets us 10 for the numerator. The denominator stays the same. Your common denominator does not change once you have it in place. So 10 over 4x is what I get when I add these two fractions together. Now, we still have to always check for ways to simplify our answer, using those tricks we have seen in a previous lesson. So in this case, nothing is able to be factored, but 10 over 4x can be simplified. I could divide each of those numbers by 2 and be left with 5 over 2x as my simplified answer. Okay? Next example, same idea. We already have a common denominator, so I don't need to worry about finding that. All I'll do is subtract straight along the top. However, one thing to keep in mind is you may want to put this numerator in parentheses, because what's going to have to happen is that subtraction sign is going to have to be distributed. In other words, I have to make sure I subtract both parts of that, and without the parentheses, that's an easy thing to forget about. So subtracting straight along the numerators, 2 minus 5x is negative 3x, and then subtracting a negative 1 will have the effect of changing that into a plus 1. Again, if you forget to use the parentheses or forget to distribute, a lot of people put a negative sign right there, and that is wrong. It should be plus 1. And then once again, your denominator stays the same. Your common denominator does not change once you've found it. You would try to simplify this if you could. Since there's nothing that can be factored, we cannot cross those x's out. We've talked about that in a previous video. So this is as simplified as we can get.